Hi everyone! Good morning to those of you who are enjoying your cup of tea. So last week we looked at matte spring makeup. Can't remember what I called it now actually. And I promised you that I would do get your spring glow, especially if you're not feeling particularly glowy. It's always nice to kind of use makeup and skincare to re-inject that glow, and it's a beautiful sunny morning here in London. So let's get on with it. And actually I've got a few new makeup-y products to share with you as well, which have come through the door, and a couple that I've bought. So I just wanted to share those with you too. I hope you're all well. Let's start with skincare. And oh my goodness, I've got a really big announcement to make. I know you guys are all Beauty Pie fans. You are, because you love buying luxury products for less, right? They are launching their best ever potent skin serum. I'm going to introduce it to you. This is let me just cover my face. This is the Youth Bomb 360 Radiance Concentrate. Now, I don't know whether you know, but Marcia, who owns Beauty Pie, since 2021 has been working with renowned dermatologist, Dr. Andrew Markey. So he's kind of like the in-house resident dermatologist. I'm actually meeting him, well, not just personally, with a group of people. He's holding a big conference to talk about his formulations and how he's working with Beauty Pie, which I think is going to be so fascinating, because I mean, I find it like, you know, mind-boggling is the word. I just don't understand how all these ingredients can benefit us. So that's exciting. Anyway, this product is going to give us our glow. I've been using it for about 6 days. So, you know, I feel like my skin is definitely nice and hydrated. I'm going to put a little bit extra on just to show you. This is what I would use as part of my morning routine. It is very hydrating and it's perfect for dry and dehydrated skins. So it comes in a little pipette like this, and I put about 4 drops on my face, rub into my hand, and then I just sort of press it in around my face and let it soak in. Instantly, your skin feels hydrated. It has an instant effect. Now, sorry. I know I often do this when I put a beautiful product on, but it's just nice to have that moment when that lovely serum goes into your skin and it feels really satisfying. It feels like it's going in deep, and this does that. And actually, Andrew was talking about how this product is the best of the planet, the best of the lab, and the best of the ocean. So I will feed back to you more on how all these wonderful active ingredients works. But for now, it's launched, and just get your hands on it. And if you're not a Beauty Pie member and you want to become a member, I have a code, Caroline B sent me. I'll put everything in the description box too. And you get £10 off the annual membership, or £10 off if you're a new member. So please take advantage of that if you want to join the best beauty club in the world, obviously. So this product is fantastic, as I said, as getting your glow on. Now, Dr. Andrew Markey talks about, as I've discussed with you so many times, about the texture of your skin. And this is going to create a real smoothness of your skin. Smooth skin reflects the light beautifully. Right, I'm going to go in just with a tiny bit. See, I actually don't think I need it, but I use a bit of the Super Healthy Skin. This is the Ultimate Anti-Aging Cream, visibly uplifting, firming and plumping. It's got the plant bioactives and the hyaluronic acid. Now, you know that I like the triple hyaluronic acid, but I don't actually need that much moisture once I'm just going to take it off the lid, because I only need a tiny bit. I'm wondering whether I would probably even skip this step now my skin is feeling a little bit more hydrated. I might just go in on a hot day with a little bit of SPF, but for now I'm using this lovely cream because I want to introduce to you. I know many of you have said, please can you talk through your Beauty Pie skincare, so I thought it'd be great. Super Healthy Skin is fantastic if you just want to kind of have a lovely hydrated skin, but again creating that smoothness and firmness to your skin. Especially like putting it just in my eyelids there, because they sometimes have a bit of a life of their own. And I will finish off with the Featherlight UVA and UVB SPF. Again, it is what it says on the tube, Featherlight. Featherlight, rub that in. Now, with your SPF, we can all afford to be a little bit more generous for that added protection. So I'll go in with two little squirts of cream, especially just around these areas here where I've got so much pigmentation. So we all feel like this from time to time, especially if we're tired, but if you have dry skin, I guarantee you are going to love, I guarantee you're going to love this serum, especially at the price. I mean, I think, as I've talked about other premium products here, you are going to get a bargain formulation that will deliver lovely hydration and smoothness and brightness and glow to your skin. You've got the message, right? Anyway, okay. Right, so get the glow. Now, this is a lovely product. Rose Ink. Obviously, Rosie Huntington Whiteley's range. It's a very kind of capsule range. But this is lovely, but it's a tinted serum. And it's a bit like the Chanel Water Weight foundation where the pigment is slightly encapsulated, so it looks separated. Now this looks quite dark. I'm going to apply it with, actually I'm not going to apply it with the brush because I end up getting a bit of waste. This product is also 090. It's possibly a little bit too dark for me, but I wanted to really kind of create, oh yes, it's that lovely warmth, because I love that added bit of warmth, because you know what I do? Go in with a lighter concealer. If I put this all over my face, I would look a little bit too mismatched. Now this has been such a pleasure to wear, because a bit like the Chanel one, it feels super light, but you get this veil of colour, a veil of warmth. I'm going to put that under my neck, just where I'm slightly paler. And I can blend that in nicely. So you can see, it feels, my skin feels absolutely beautiful this morning. That feels so hydrated and sheer, and it's just taken, it's taken the redness out of my skin, hasn't it? It's taken the greyness, the blueness out of my skin and just given it the warmth. That is to do with the colour, obviously, but you can see even that that's 090, and it looked quite dark, but actually once it's on my skin, it becomes super sheer. I'm going to match it with one of my favourite concealers, the Max Factor Facefinity, and this is in shade 101. Straight from the applicator. Now look, again at the difference. I encourage you, if you really don't try this trick and you just watch me but you've never actually done it to your own face, and maybe you've got a friend who's got slightly paler skin, just experiment, please, because it's always one of those things that you see people do it but then you don't action it yourself. So please try and really use a much lighter concealer and a slightly warmer, oh, don't really want that at the end of my nose though, do we? A slightly sheerer, warmer base. And then as the colours migrate together, you get a middle tone, which, some friends leaving the house there. Nice and quiet. Please leave the house quietly. Anyway, it's a busy house today. And at least I'm going to have great makeup. I don't normally film at the weekend. I film during the week when it's quiet, but it's been a busy week. So do you see what I mean? You get that warmth, and this area here, what makes us look older and tireder is darkness in our face. So we want lightness and brightness. That's why Get Your Spring Glow is just such a perfect topic. I'm going to do brows next. I'll use my Max Factor Brow Shaper in 20, and then I might just carry on with my skin. See, look, I just love that soft radiance. Good, okay. So building in from the bottom, you've seen me do this a million times, and then taking the brows up to kind of create a nice strength at the front of the brow. And then again, because my brows are nice and, not nice, because my brows are short in the tail, I have to extend that out. And because this is nice and delicate, the kohl is nice and delicate, that gives a really nice edge. Not too thick, I don't have to control it too much. And just do this one for you. Right, so just finish off by just strengthening up that line of hair growth underneath there. And that adds great structure. I've obviously got a little bit of concealer on my fingers, it keeps printing itself on me. Lovely. So brightening up the darkness and just putting in a little brow. So I'm going to use a combination of Nudestix. I'm a big fan of this Nudestix brand. I'm going to be using the Bubbly Bebe and this beautiful, beautiful watermelon blush. So this is the combo, all right? So this highlighter, as you know that I love, is not golden and it's not sparkly. So I'm just going to press it on here. The reason I like these products, just to enhance it, just really softly, because I don't want a huge kind of glow. I want to make sure that I've got the glow in the right place, just on the bridge of my nose. Not that I need too much, and that's the thing about kind of creating the glow to your skin. You don't want it to be all over. That's why I don't really like those products, those illuminizers that encourage you to put it all over your face. It's lovely to have beautiful, hydrated, healthy looking skin and then add the touch of light where you need it, because then it really amplifies your bone structure and amplifies your features. Now, this is the colour that I'm loving on my lips and my cheeks and everything. It's just such a vibrant colour. It's quite a unique colour. And I'm going to pat this on the front of my cheeks. And what I love about this, very similar to the Max Factor Soft Pink, is that it's got its own little glow on it. I don't want to use a powder blush for this look because it will end up looking a little bit flat. And I want the flatness to be around my T-zone, but I want my cheeks and my cheekbones and my skin just to have this lovely kind of radiance to it. And that radiance kind of makes everything just look really fresh and alive. Let me turn that off. Now, putting the colour at the front of your cheeks, as you can see, really helps to build fullness in the front of your face. So if you're quite angular like me, it's nice. I think I've mentioned this just recently actually, just to kind of get that fullness to your face, but making sure you don't take it too high. Other side, it's a little brush. I'm just going to soften that edge. Just soften it very slightly. The light keeps going up and down, but I hope you can see okay. Oh, I love that. I mean, that's just would look perfect on my lips as well, but I'm not sure about the texture so much. Now, for eyes, you know I talked about the Monocular Couture from Dior that I absolutely love, that kind of taupey one. I asked them, please may I have a soft pink? Look at this. I'm really into putting eyeshadow on with my fingers. These textures are so, so lovely. Now, this is very light with a real pink hue. But if I just put this all over my lid, say like this, and then left it, what would happen is, what you can probably see, it ends up looking quite flat. So I'm going to have to add some definition in there just because of my eye shape. If you've got a really strong eye with a nice deep socket, just putting this wash of pink will be enough. That's all you need. But if you've got eyes like mine that are a little baggy and come over, a bit hooded, having the kind of lighter shimmery shade will actually make that skin and that lid more dominant, and you want to push it back. So what I'm trying to say to you guys is that I'm going to use the little trusty Max Factor Hazy Sands palette, which look how much love is in this palette. Oh, I did my friend's makeup the other day and I was like, damn it, I should have filmed it. Did a whole fake tan before it and we used this palette and she absolutely loved it. I'm going to use the brown one, not the taupey one, just literally in that socket with my finger, just pressing it in. I mean, makeup couldn't be any easier, right? Any easier. You see the difference now with that eye. It just throws that socket back really slightly. And you know me, I love washes of colour. You know, I love a watercolour makeup because I think as we get older, we need to have the structure, we need the lashes, the brow, the nice fresh skin, and then the kind of combination of colours we used are just whatever we feel like, what mood we're in, how it balances with our clothes, etc. Oh, I've just realised you can just see the edge of my painting there. Sorry, I normally take that down. How annoying. These little things will annoy me. You probably didn't notice, now you're going to notice. Anyway, love that. Now, I've said it again a million times, I just love honest beauty. I really should have shares in this company. Let's go in with the primer. This, if you've never tried it, please try it. It's about 20 quid. The primer is fantastic. And compared to the Urban Decay one, which I've been loving, Subversion and Perversion, which again has the primer, this delivers really delicate, fine lashes with a big lift, whereas that gave me a chunky lash. And because I'm kind of like spring and in my glow mode, I would just want something a bit more upright and kind of open and ready. I mean, I can't believe I'm talking about my eyelashes like this, but you know what I mean. Sometimes a thicker lash kind of works better with a different type of mood of makeup. One thing I will just adjust very slightly is that I put a nice highlight there in my eye, but I didn't add it there. Look how pretty this pink is. I mean, please check these eyeshadows out next time you're in a department store, because they truly are lovely. Okay, get that settled for a second. Chantecaille, Moabi. These are their Veil lipsticks. This again is such a beautiful, beautiful colour. Sylvie Chantecaille has done so much work raising so much money for various charities, for the tigers, the elephants, for the butterflies, preservation of so many endangered species of animals in Africa. It's incredible. She's such a philanthropist, and if you don't know much about the brand, please look at the website. It is absolutely fascinating, and what comes with that are these beautiful, beautiful cosmetics, and how nice to buy makeup with such a great backstory and being able to raise money as well as treating yourself. I think a lot of time on this channel that I talk about lipsticks that are matte and that stay put and that I can't feel. I love a moisturising lipstick, but I struggle with moisturising lipsticks that have a bit of a gleam and a lot of movement to them because of my uneven lip line, and I just don't like feeling the lipstick on. The lip veils are absolutely perfect. Perfect balance of hydration yet lightweight. I've got carried away putting that colour on. A little bit softer and less poppy than the blush, so that's a nice balance. And once I put the lash on, we will get a nice finish to this look, hopefully. Look at the wand, nice and thin, and what that does is just allow you to get the mascara on and really pushing the mascara in between all the lashes, coating them, but it never ever gets thick. So if you've got thick lashes and you always find that your mascara overpowers your lashes, a nice thin brush with lots of thin bristles is a perfect option. But if, like me, you want lots of lift and separation, that's it. And it really does make a difference to put the primer on. I did get lazy a few times and just thought, oh, I just whack it on. It didn't have the same effect. And it's just great that it's double-ended, I think. Space saving, you know, in your makeup bag. My son had his 16th birthday here last night. I have to say they were very well behaved. I thought it might be quite a late night as I'm tossing and turning in my bed, but they were very well behaved. So that's a good thing. Well done. Lovely. There we are. I might do a touch more blush, but only subtle, because I've got pink on the eyes, but in a sheer kind of wash. Pinky cheeks, watermelon pink cheeks, and this lovely softness. I think this lip, I don't know whether you agree, just gives a nice fullness to my lips without looking like a lot of lipstick. Now, the key thing here, if you look closely at the makeup, is that it needs a little bit of mattification. Now, there is a new product from Nars, and basically it's in 4 different shades. This is the palest shade, and it's a setting powder, but it's really, really soft, a bit like Hourglass powders, where you put them on. Beauty Pie does the Beauty Pie Wonder too, and basically it just knocks back the shine. I'm going to put it with a brush. It does come with a puff, which works really well, but you have to use a dense product. So I'm going to use it just to set underneath my eyes, around my nose, and just the top of my lip, because by doing that I just soften any shine, so I minimise any of the like fine bumps that I might have. And that is where I'm going to put my powder. So when I turn my face, I get that lovely sheen, really soft, pretty delicate eyes, and that kind of lovely pinky palette that sort of isn't overwhelming. And that all comes with great skincare. So please, if you're not a Beauty Pie member, sign up now. And if you are, treat yourself. As I say, I've only been using it 6 days because it is brand new, but you just know, don't you? You know, sort of after sort of like 3 or 4 days of trying a product, and I have to be so dedicated and not mix it with other things. I've got this whole kind of like regime going on, but this feels great. Anyway, I hope you're gonna get your spring glow on, and if you are on Instagram and you do similar makeup, please tag me in. Some of you have been doing that and it's been really lovely, or you've bought a product that I've recommended and you say that you love it too, which is brilliant, because it is a bit of responsibility saying I love this and I love this. What happens if you don't love it? So, you know, I don't want you to waste your money. Anyway, enough chit chat. Love you all and have a great week, and see you next week. Bye for now.